nhyia ɛhyɛn akɔ nhyia kɛseɛ bi akɔso ɔman konkro Ghana mu anya asɛmpeto. That is the accident in Alan Kojo Chamantin any hopes in Adre. Abusha for his young summer to a Johnny said, this young Yankopon, the Alan Kojo, a year hopes in Adre, who are for Fiam Alan Kojo Chamantin or Dia, Sabia, they say, a doctor for a gusu airhena Nessa. Abusha for in Sembe, Nekawa, Wam, the Besumonans and a high and Casa TV. Cause also subscribe like Nasa, so share memory and fee. So be me other man. So the bitma also in your beer, in your day. It's
Van der Poel. My first encounter with Neil and Van der Poel politically was in 2004. After Jake Koye's press conference,
declare
Kufuor winner. So we were the Cuckoo Hill boys.
Okay.
Then Neil and drove in. And that time Standogbe and this Komnadu Moya, they were the NDC, sorry, the MPP. Well, they were the media guys on Joy, who declared the results for MPP. That they had done all the simulation, they had done everything.
Projections.
MPP has won. NDC cannot do anything about it.
This was 2004.
Standogbe. And my late brother Komla Dumont. That's what they did at multimedia. Komla, we also rest in peace. So after that declaration, of course, subsequently the EC declared
the
MPP winner.
Yeah.
So we, the Cuckoo Hill boys, we were there. And I remember how Neil Ante drove in. When he drove in from, I'm not too sure. He was now coming in to come and ask, what are we doing about the declaration that has taken place? That's the first time I encountered him.
Okay.
He was not part of the NDC. As I challenged Neil and Van der Poel.
And at that time, Cuckoo Hill was Professor Mills' office.
That was his shrine, President Mills' shrine. I call it political shrine. Neil Ante was not part of the Youth Forum from 2001. In fact, he wasn't up to today. He wasn't part of it. Why? So when he goes around saying, when did he bring him to the NDC? How did he bring him? President, look,
who is your godfather when NDC?
President Mills. There are only two godfathers.
When?
President Mills and Professor Uno.
Okay.
That's all. I don't have any other godfather in NDC. Magana ya carry Tom.
Oh, sir.
Nobody. I said, so 2001. So we lost 2000. 2001. Bibi. I was working at the Metropolitan and Ally Bank.
Yeah.
The first private commercial bank in Ghana. A Ghanaian Malaysian collaboration.
Yeah.
Which had then Mr. Alexa Shago, a two-time governor of the Central Bank, as the executive chairman.
Okay.
And I was his executive assistant.
Okay.
So, Bibi, we had gotten, by the grace of God, we got in exposure long before we entered politics. An executive assistant to an executive chairman, attending board meetings within the financial sector, here in Ghana
and abroad.
Name it, Wall Street. Meeting with,
can't we say?
The point I'm making is so I was gainfully employed at the time that the NDC lost in 2000. So 2001, when a group of young guys came together to form the Youth Forum. In the past, I used to mention their names.
Okay.
But I've stopped mentioning their names.
Why?
No. Let them tell their own story. But I will mention some names.
Okay.
The late Gadiel Aqua, we call him Utache. The late Jijote, may their soul rest in peace. John Adams, who was our convener. Komla Soko, Komla Buyako, we call him Soko Sale. Isaac Afeti, Clarissa Akolache. I like to mention those people because those people have never been in contention, have never had any contention with me. The ones that are your friends and your colleagues and your contemporaries who think that they are in some psychological battle with you, let them tell their own story. But all I can say is that people like Okujotoa Blakwa and Omani Bwama were never part of the Youth Forum.
Are they claiming to have been?
I'm just stating that record so that nobody thinks that they were part of us. They were not part of us.
But it's also a record said they have never claimed to have been.
I haven't said so, but I'm only saying they were not part of us.
Okay.
These boys just came 2008 through CGA and their master Kwesi Pratt, and they came through and they came and joined. Why? Are they dumb? So he said people will join at different levels, and let's take the record straight. How can I live?
What does your member?
The point I'm making. So I'm coming to the point. Let me don't jump my thoughts. Just to establish, so that I've been in NDC, and I only met Nilante in 2004.
Okay.
President Mills taught all of us at Legon. And so my relationship with President Mills also started from Legon. I knew him, not because he lectured me in class, but he was a lecturer on campus that we all knew.
I know my training be a bema.
No, you are the chirefo. Now Chiradi, I will Legon. So students knew him. I mean, that kind of thing. And son of a vice president.
Yeah.
So I kept an eye on him. 2000, obey a candidate in Olusia. 2001, and I called Canada. So I called Chiradi. He went on a 1 year sabbatical.
Okay.
And now, in Kolana, you go to Yokuku here. So I buy in 2002. And I was made a member of the Kuku Hill communications team while I was at the bank.
Okay.
Now, 2001, Bibi, when the chips were down, Nakufo, winning Crawford, Tata, Rollins, near Fred Rollins, I net. The co-president knows fee, and so we are cars. The co Tata Nadu, say me see, the penny for, they say report to Yoko, all kinds of things. That was when my gift of writing started.
Okay.
Of course, I used to write earlier, but then officially now, I started writing under pseudonyms.
Okay.
Using pen names, because my job will not allow me
to stick your neck out like that, partisanly.
Good. But you close from the bank, remove your tie, go to Kuku Hill, go for meetings. Sunday, we'll go and watch football at Accra Sports Stadium. From there, we are back at Kuku Hill till midnight. We're having meetings. And because one was working.
What shall you paid your due?
Because we were working, we had some money, so we could finance certain activities. And those were the early days of also serial calling. Into phone lines, Nana Wokupu here, no.
Number the year serial calling.
There was even the culture of back pass those days.
Yeah.
Hijacking one line now. Back pass. It's one line. You probably say 7 make me
exactly.
Of course, those were the early days of even serial calling. Baby, we've gone through that. Then, so as a member of the Kuku Hill communication team, Satana Rojo Metonunu, he was the chairman of the committee.
Okay.
And at 2004 annual year. 2005, still at the bank.
Fast forward.
Hold on.